afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, November 3rd, 2018. In today's meditation, it's just so important for us to know who we truly are. And this meditation is about your inward journey. And the inward journey is about where are you? Where are you housed? What is your existence? And you, all of us, are in bliss, but we are on this track that takes us from bliss to this incessant, constant, in thought, ego, and mind, constantly searching for more and more and more. It's an insatiable, almost addiction that we never stop. We just continue to pursue it. And as we all know, the ego is never, ever, ever, ever satisfied. And our thoughts, instead of watching them, we involve ourselves with them. And how do you do that? Well, you can watch your thoughts without interacting with them. And how you do that is that you go from your heart mind. Operate always from the heart. People say, well, the mind's important too. The mind is a construct. It will continually keep you, and I say think about it, but it's not a pun on words, it's just that realize for yourself how your mind pulls you around, guides you. It all starts there, and it's usually not good for us if we want to stay and be in bliss. And it's about finding our bliss, our peace, our calmness, our contentment by being and existing from the heart. From heart mind. Now that can be right up by the neck, okay, and down about 6 inches up in there, because it's gonna want to make you go higher when you do that. Okay, you go lower, it doesn't want that. It wants you to come up higher inside of you. And by doing this and practicing this, sometimes it takes a little bit. Obviously, it takes a little bit of adjusting, but it's very accommodating once you find it, where you get used to coming from the heart mind. And when you get accustomed to it, you cannot do anything else. You do not care to go anywhere else but your heart mind. And you're in bliss there, you're in peace. And all of a sudden, you find yourself leaving all of the muck, all of these thoughts that run through our minds, all of these things that are constantly flurrying around and drag us and involve us, implicate us, commit us. And it's just, and then what happens when you get into that place, you then start to realize how silly everything is. You look at it, you see it from your heart mind from a whole different perspective, a complete different perspective. Now imagine yourself being in that place with your heart mind. And bliss flows and forever permeates all of creation, because bliss is of the Creator, Prime Source Creator God. And meditation, I think, is probably one of the simplest definitions of it across the board. No specific kind. It is a fine art of watching your thoughts without getting caught up in any emotions or stories. No matter what tries to pull you, what tries to rip you away from that, that's what it is. It is the fine, it's a fine art. And you view your thoughts. And you do not get tied up or miscombobulated up in any emotions or stories. And you notice that your mind will wander back to those thoughts, and you practice being the viewer of your thoughts. That's what meditation is. And it's so important for all of us at this time on this planet to embrace who we are from the heart mind. Feel yourself being filled with this wonderment, this joy, this absolute happiness of detachment. You're a spectator. Now imagine that. You are a spectator of your own thoughts and stories that go on in the mind. You see the separation. This is what we're striving for all of humanity. This is one of the main reasons that we've enacted these meditations. So when you're in there, in you, when you're in you, you view these, and that's what you do. You view only. You do not participate. And you do it from the heart mind. And I think that any human, no matter who they are, no matter what they've done, can accomplish this. Our faith in each other is what keeps us flying. Our faith in ourselves is what sustains us in peace. So if you will, go to a place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And as I talk, relax. And remember, view, watch, mind pulls at you. And just let go. Let go of all the clutter, all the stuff. Then you'll start to experience what true freedom is. Picture a dark cloud covering the beautiful indigo blue sky and the sun. Dismal gray. Picture yourself elevating up through those clouds and seeing nothing but blissful, clear indigo skies and the sun shining bright. And there is where you reside. Skies pinkish purple. There's a warm breeze, and you're content. And you're viewing, you're not participating in your thoughts. Let it go. Be. And as I talk, what you want to do now is you want to breathe. I'm going to do this about 6 times. And you want to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And as you inhale, you are inhaling divine positive energy. And you hold it as you inhale for 1001, 1002, 1003, and expel. Release through the mouth. And as you're breathing in the divine positive energy, you're breathing in contentment, calmness, happiness, a very, very firm, but also soft composure, quiet. And this fills you with awareness that all this time you were in a race to nowhere. You were in an incessant race in this three-dimensional world that never seemed to long-term satisfy you. And now you will go in through the heart-mind, the center of the chest, below the neck. And we will flow in there. We will go deep and up, deep and up, deeper and further up. Then you find yourself immediately encased in a perfect protective sphere, healing sphere of the golden white pink light of Prime Source, Creator, God, Father, Mother. And the purple transmuting flame, Archangel Raphael's emerald green healing flaming light, and the violet ray of cleansing. This is your sphere. This is a perpetual sphere of protection. It comes from creation, herself, his self, Prime Source, Creator God. It cannot be penetrated only by that of which we are, deep eternal love. So, we look and we see our higher self, our soul, our spirit, embrace, and we are one. And as we are one, we're all in communication with our higher selves and any higher selves that we have permission to communicate with. And as we do, arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle, and we elevate. We levitate. We float up above the planet. And as we're floating up, we call upon all of the light beings from all of the dimensions, all of the universes, all the galaxies, everywhere, throughout infinity, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We invite to join us in this meditation. All the star nations, all the galactics, from all and everywhere, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. They cannot trick the request. They can only follow in the light of Creator, Prime Source Creator God. We invite them to join us in this meditation. We invite all the archangels, the seraphim, the cherubim, the archetypes, all of them, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all the angels of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of the ascended masters of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. And there are so many ascended masters that it would take too long to name them all out, but I'm sure most of you know who some of them are. And we also call upon all of those in inner earth and all of those of hollow earth who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over, and all of our loved ones from all existences that we have participated in, to join us in this meditation of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We call upon all of the fairies, sprites, elves, unicorns, Pegasus, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We are brighter than all the suns in all the universes. We have turned the darkness of space into the lightness of day. Our meditative sphere holds all of our meditations, keeping them in perpetual motion. It vibrates the deepest of the deep eternal loves of Prime Source Creator God. It reflects the healing power of the emerald green healing flaming light, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the golden white pink light of deep eternal love, Prime Source Creator God. We feel the rain come down over our heads. It's a warm splash, softly floating onto our bodies and penetrating. It warms us from inside out. It is a loving, deep, eternal love. It washes us, cleanses us, invigorates, rejuvenates, and we begin to realize and to embrace our heart mind. This is a place where we stay. This is a place where we emanate from. This is a place that we call upon all of humanity to emanate from, the heart mind. We then become viewers of our mind's thoughts and stories, and our ego's incessant quest for more. It is a futile journey, an inward journey when we are in the mode of our mind ego and consistently pursuing an endless trip. We are the viewers. View your thoughts. We ask all of humanity. We send this energy to all the inhabitants of this planet to view their thoughts. Do not participate in them. From the heart mind is where we emanate. From the heart mind is who we are. By doing this, and increasing this awareness, we become so enlightened that the very planet that we are on emulates bliss and happiness and joy. It becomes the paradise that it was always meant to be. The paradise is there in our heart mind. I will join you in the meditation, and I will return to close us out. your heart mind, do not entertain thoughts of the past or thoughts of the future, and be the viewer of your thoughts in the now. View these things. Surrender to creation. Surrender to Prime Source Creator God. And this is the source of energy that creates us. We flow with it. We are it. And your entire world will change. And all the things that you have been incessantly pursuing with your mind and your ego will be. Do not entertain the mind. Do not entertain the ego. Entertain from your heart mind true bliss from creation. That's the heart mind. That's where we all are moving to reside in. Picture how humanity will be when we are in the heart mind. We emanate from the heart mind, not the ego and not the mind. Take this with you. This is a perpetual, as all of our meditations are. Once engaged, they do not end. They do not end. They have no finality. They are constant. We have emitted them. Take it with you throughout the day, into the evening and night, into the morning. Contemplate with your heart mind. Move into that space. And your inward journey will be fulfilled. We will be having for all of you that are, we're all learning about this new technology, this limbic art, and we're having a special Zora Blog Talk radio call tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern to answer with some very informed people on the technology, to answer people's questions and to get people up to speed and educated so that they can best utilize the technology for their needs. We're expanding. I wanted to just share with everybody that we have crossed the 1 million mark on the meditations, and we're moving and expanding. We have people inviting people all the time from all over, and we cannot yet. We will be able to eventually, maybe eventually, we're not sure, but know what the counts are of the meditations that are downloaded, taken, and taken off of YouTube. Julie Joy does a tremendous job with that. Very professional. We are in the process, thanks to Julie Joy, Linda Wick King, Daphne. We have a group of people that are collaborating and forming a We Are One Light for All.net website where everybody on the planet can go to get the meditations, the Time for Change calls, question and answers. We're going to have on that site. We're going to try and make it. And understand, most of these people volunteer. They're volunteering, and we're assisting their journey, their inward journey, as bringing them to their heart mind and their true place of bliss. And that's where we are all going. It is our only direction. So, thanking all of those people, Linda Wick King, Julie Joy, Daphne, and lovingly assisting, as a family should, to make this a reality for every one of you, for all of you, and all on the planet. It's just the beginning. We're just scratching the surface. So, from source, from the source that flows and creates, of we are with and of, from Prime Source Creator God, sending to you the deep eternal love and the emerald green flaming healing light. This healing light constantly washes over you and cleanses you and expedites the healing of your physical vessel. You embrace these because they are real. And the purple transmuting flame to denounce negativity, and the violet ray to cleanse and purify. And a blissful day, and a happy day. And you are all in an inward journey to locate and stay with your highest possible heart mind in complete bliss and peace. And you're not entertaining your past or future. You're in the now, and you are not entertaining your thoughts or your ego. You are just viewing them. And you will not allow any anguish, sorrow, pain, anxiety, stress. You will not pay much attention at all to those. Keep yourself in that space. You will not entertain those thoughts, no matter what comes your way. Those are the tests that are thrown at you. You stay focused on the now, and in bliss, and in your higher heart mind.